Alright, so last I left off, I nearly got fucking sodomized in the cave. Since playing though, I actually started this, did about 15 minutes of footage, and for whatever reason it was corrupted. So I've done a few things, but I'm just going to go back over it pretty briefly. I'll fast travel between points. You'll obviously have to play through it, but you can pause it and whatever. So what we need to do is run over to this stone, get the warrior stone, just makes shit a bit easier for you. To level up and shit, you get experience better. First things first, you want to go obviously to Riverwood, because you have to. And then on the way over, when the companions are fighting the giant, you want to try and get involved, because you might be able to get a giant's toe from it, because that's pretty helpful for what we need. But if you can't, there's no worries. Alright, first things first, go up there, go into the Bannered Mare, find this grotesque fucking behemoth, and challenge her to a fight. Once you beat her, you want to good pieces out here. Shut the fuck up. You want to go over to this chick's shop. Is she open? She's open. So what we want to do is we want to get 3 main ingredients. There's a few potions you can do that scale well, but the best one is the one that we're going to do. First things first, we need 3 items. We need wheat, we need a creep cluster, and we need a giant's toe. So I'll see what she's got. She's got a giant's toe. That's expensive. Ball cop. And she's got a bunch of wheat. So we'll get the wheat. And she doesn't have any creep cluster, but I've already got some. So it looks like this one. So what we want to do, just in case, instead of running around and finding shit in the wild, you don't need to do that. So you can just save it, and then you can either kill her, or you can just go with just a plain old assault. And then you just load up just pre-assaulting her, and then what that'll do is it kind of registers that she's died or been attacked, and then it loads a new save, so she has a completely different inventory. So the stuff, so she didn't have any creep clusters, giant's toe, or wheat. And so now that I've beaten her up, she may restock some stuff. See, she hasn't got what I want, but she's got more wheat, so I'll grab that. But yeah, that's just one thing you can do instead of having to run around in the wild and try and find shit for ages. What we want to do is we want to run down to the gate at Whiterun. So what we're going to do is, just to save you a lot of time on, on trying to find these ingredients out in the wild and everything, what we want to do is kind of run to this cornery bit at the front of Whiterun, save it, and then you want to get one of your ingredients, doesn't really matter which one. So I'm just going to drop all my wheat, and it should just be on the ground around me. Yeah, and once this chick rocks up, we've stopped. Say, come here bitch, I need you to do something. Fine, what? And you say, pick these up. Will do. Hurry up. Alrighty. Grab that, and that. Alrighty, sweet. Now what we want to do is run out that gate. And then what you want to do is you want to fast travel back through the door. You don't want to walk through the door, just fast travel. And then the items that you dropped, sometimes not all of them, sometimes none of them, they should duplicate on the floor. So I think what's happening is you dropped it, and then your followers picked it up, but the game doesn't register you having picked it up. So when you fast travel, the item goes back there because it doesn't remember that your follower got it. So you're able to duplicate shit. So you can run around in the wild and find creep clusters, but once you've picked them, they take 10 in-game days, and we're trying to max out all your skills as fast as we can. So we don't really have the time to do that. So we'll go in here, and then on the floor we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then if you just go back to her, what is it? Ask her for your shit back. What do you need to take? Some fucking wheat bitch. Wheat bix? 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then what I do is I just go to my items, and then here are my ingredients. I've got 9 wheat. So what you want to do is you want wheat, you want giant's toe and creep clusters, and you want to try and duplicate them as many as you can. Try and avoid waiting and everything like that, because again, for the sake of time, we want to do this as fast as we can. So we got the wheat, got the giant's toe, got the creep cluster, and then just duplicate the shit out of those until you've got at least 500-ish, and then we'll go from there. So yeah. Lead on then. Alrighty, another thing, just in case I forget later on, before we go and use these ingredients to make potions, we want to go and sleep in a bed. So if you want to go to the inn and just pay for a night and then just 10 gold and then sleep there, because you get the well-rested bonus, and that'll go on top of the additional bonus that you got from the warrior stone. So don't forget to do that. It could be handy. This has been about 30 minutes. It's been about 3 in-game hours, and I currently have 118 wheat, 60 giant's toes, and only a few of those. So all scaled up, it should only take you like maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours to get enough. But yeah, so it starts to snowball once you get enough. So just keep cracking away, and you'll get there eventually. So I dropped 50 toes, and I tried to fast travel, and my game crashed. So we'll find out if it happens again. Please work, buddy. Do not crash, okay? You've got this, bro. Please. Yes, buddy. Okay, I don't think there'll be any there. Oh, wait a second. 1, 2, 3. Woohoo! Nice fucking. Give me them toes, baby. Alrighty, so it has been roughly about 30 minutes.
What do you need to take?
My stuff back, you fucking whore. Alright, so it's been about 30 minutes, and I have about 100 of both. So you can drop probably up to 30, and that'll be worth it. Anything more than 30 will probably crash the game out, but totally up to your discretion. So I got up to just over 400 of each material. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until the shop's open, and then I'm going to go in there, and then you can just combine those ingredients. So I won't have enough for 100 in this one. I'll probably have to go back and get probably another 100, 150 of each one. But I should get to about 70, 75. But all you have to do is you walk over, you combine the creep cluster, the giant's toe, and the wheat, and then you just spam, create that potion, and then that XP levels up like crazy. So you just go to here, go creep cluster, giant's toe, and wheat, and then you just spam that for ages. So what we want to do is we want to leave at least 50 of each. Just to make the duplication process a little bit easier, because you don't want to have to start from scratch. So get down to about 50, unless you got up to about 550 in the first place, then you're probably sweet. But if you got up to about 400 like me, just save about 50, and then you'll have to go get about 100, 150 of each one again, and then that'll probably get you back up. So it's probably going to get to like 75-ish with this. Also, a good thing about these things is you can sell them for a good amount of money. And then the same thing that I showed you earlier, when you can reset her inventory, that also resets their income. So you can sell them something and then just assault them, and then reload the save point, and then they'll also have increased money as well. So that's also helpful. So what I want to do is I'm just going to go back and want to get probably like another 100, 150 of each one, and then that'll probably get me straight up to the 100 on the alchemy. Alrighty, so I did it without getting the well-rested bonus, not intentionally, but because I forgot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the exact same thing, just to see how much the well-rested bonus actually makes a difference. So before I went and got the well-rested bonus, I got to 77. I'm not sure if this will actually make any difference at all, or any significant difference. I just thought about it and thought I may as well give it a crack. And then I'll let you know how it goes. Also, just leave 50. Oh yeah, whatever you do, yeah. So something that I didn't do that I forgot to do that you can do that'll make everything easier is when you've made a few potions, sell a few to her when you're still low level alchemy, so you can get her to train you. So that's just 5 levels that you don't have to use your ingredients for. Alright, so what I want to do is I want to talk to this fucking ogre of a woman.
What do you need to take?
My fucking belongings. Alright, so we want to go over to the table, but before I get there, I want to level everything up. I'm just going to put everything in stamina and health, because we won't really need the magic. I'll explain later. Alright, so just whack all these in there. And then go back to making that potion. Alrighty, so I'm gonna have to get a few more obviously, and then we're nearly there. Alrighty, I think we're done it. I think we have done it. So we need to go back to this bitch's shop. Go inside. So
Got something for just about everybody in here.
alrighty, so what I'll do.
Questions?
Alrighty. It'll be bloody close. Let's do it. We've done it. There you go. So I'll check my stats. So days passed, so it's day 3. We're halfway through, so it's halfway through day 3. We literally haven't done anything in this account, haven't explored Whiterun, haven't gone to the Jarl or anything, so not a bad start. So yeah, this is pretty much the fastest way to do it. Takes about 3 hours, but if you get about 600 of each ingredient, then you're pretty much set from there. But if you pay for the chick to teach you those 5 levels, then that'll also shave off a bit of time. But make sure you get the warrior stone. Also make sure you get the well rested bonus. But yeah. Alrighty, just a few quick things that you need to remember. When you're doing the duplication, you need to have a follower. You need to run out the door. They don't have to come with you, but you need to fast travel back in or else it won't work. Also, another thing is when you're looking for the items at the start of the game, just remember that you can just assault the shopkeeper and then their shit will reload. Same thing if you want to sell, if you don't have any money, just sell some of the potions that you make. You know, get a good assault charge, and then they'll have some money, and then you can just rinse and repeat. At the moment, we've got about 3 days have passed. We're halfway through, or towards the end of the 3rd day. Currently only slept about 7 hours just for the bonus, and we've got alchemy at 100 and sneak at 100. So next we'll be focusing on either enchanting or smithing, but still working on that, so we'll come back to it. But in the meantime, let me know how you guys go.